All right, man, I just want to talk about this new Lil Yachty album before it gets too old. Uh, but I've enjoyed it. If you don't know, Lil Yachty, the famous Poland rapper that most people know him for now. Lil Yachty, I never really liked him. I always thought he was kind of corny. I say that as an Eminem fan. Uh, I always thought he was corny. I didn't like his music, didn't like his voice. I thought his autotune was a little whack. Uh, but that's beside. I thought he was just another rapper. He was just gonna fall off in a few years and never hear from him again, right? Or he would get involved in some dumb shit and staple a diamond to his head or whatever. But just recently this year, I can't tell you the month it dropped, but it was a few weeks ago. Little Yachty dropped "Let's Start Here," a new album, and it is not mainly a trap album you would hear from Yachty. It's a nice rock album, and I enjoy it. I've loved it. I've been listening to it for about a week now, and I can say it is a good album. It's a great album. I like it. The production is great. Lil Yachty uh, does sound as annoying as he would most of the time, but it doesn't bother me this time because the production is so high quality, and the stuff he's talking about is really just stuff you wouldn't think is going on in that head of Lil Yachty. When you look at Lil Yachty, you kind of just think it's all wind up there, but no, there's much more than wind going on in Lil Yachty's head. And I've really enjoyed this album. I think it's a great listen. There's nothing like that would make you want to get up right now and start fucking lifting weights or something, but it's a great vibing album. I enjoy it. I'll listen to it when I'm chilling here playing games, when I'm working on something, or even when I'm at work. I listen to this album. I like it. Let me see here, there's about 14 tracks on this album. It runs just underneath an hour at 57 minutes, and that's worth all your time. That's worth about an hour's listening. This album is worth the listen. Is worth every listen, in my opinion. I really like the Black Seminole, the Ride. I liked Running Out of Time. Pretty is really good. Failure is a nice little interlude thing. The Zone, I really enjoyed that. We Saw the Sun, and it just keeps going. And I've liked every track, but I definitely recommend you listen to The Zone and Running Out of Time because those are two tracks I really like. But yeah, I like this new era that Lil Yachty has started. I even liked the Poland track he did. A lot of people memed on it, but his little Poland, like, that was pretty damn good. All right, I and I hope in his future projects he kind of drops the little auto tune thing he has with his voice. Though I think that's what his shtick is. Every rapper has a shtick, and I think this is Lil Yachty's shtick. But it's sometimes annoying, but not that bad. This album, it really fit well with the stuff he was talking about. They she he had like some female vocalists on a few of these tracks, and it fit really well. But yeah, I really enjoyed this album. I really recommend people listen to it, even if you don't like rock or this kind of genre of albums. I, I really I really think you should check it out. I enjoyed it. Let's start here. Uh, Lil Yachty, 2023. It's a 10.